Hi, my name is Joni Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. If you'd like to find out more about me, please go to my website, joniswhitelightshealing.com. I do Skype, FaceTime, Facebook videos, and phone sessions for folks who are not local to North Central New Jersey. I have been a psychic and a healer and a medium since 2010. My gifts started coming in around 2003, 4, 5. I used to be a therapist and I did not believe in any of this. So when this started happening to me, I was shocked. Now I do this for a living. You could find me on LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Twitter. You could find me on Facebook. Please like my Joni's White Light Healing fan page. And if you'd like to friend me, please message me through Messenger. Tell me how you found me because I don't friend strangers. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do and press the all bell icon. Please like, share, and comment below. I love to hear what you think of my videos. And if you have any requests for future videos, please let me know. Let's see, there are no timestamps on any of the videos I make. This is June 7, 2020. And Spirit knows who is watching and when. So if you watch this outside of June 7, then Spirit knew that you would be tuning in at that time. If what resonates with you is something you want to embrace, great. But if not, I suggest shelving it. You might have an aha moment at another time. I bring in the highest of Christ's light, meaning the ones who are enlightened, archangels and angels, ascended masters and guides, elementals, departed ones, star beings. Okay, so please forgive the dog that's barking in the background. I have my slider open so I could get some beautiful fresh air in. And what I wanted to talk about had to do with relying on self versus other. I think I'm going to pause this. Brought that video back because the dog was affecting my chatting here. Okay, so relying on self versus other and anchoring oneself, being grounded and being strong. So I've had a lot of conversations with folks lately. People are trying to maintain their cool, and a bunch of people are having difficulty with that. And I'm finding that people are relying on other people in order to stay calm and sane and grounded. Now, on the one hand, that's fantastic. That's a very human thing to do, is to look outward and look for that strength that another has, whether it's reassuring words or the hug or the comforting energy feel that you get from someone. But at what point is that detrimental to yourself? What I would say is that if you feel that you are searching outside of yourself constantly and you are not reassuring yourself, you are not doing your due diligence as a human in Earth School to calm yourself down, to ground yourself, to give yourself that boost, then you need to reconsider how you are living, how you are coping. We as individuals are here to strengthen ourselves first. Oxygen mask goes on yourself first. And if you don't know how to do it by now, well, it's a kick-ass time, that's all I can say. But there's no better time than the present. I suggest you start saying nice things to yourself, reminding yourself that all is well, doing grounding affirmations, sipping water, and trying to stay in the present. There are other people that are in your life, I am sure, that know that you might be having difficulty. They want to be there for you, but it is not okay if you are sucking their energy from them, or if you're calling them all the time, if you are relying on them for companionship and guidance and everything. That isn't fair. Every individual needs to feel balance. So ask yourself whether you are in balance, number one, and whether you are relying on self first and then other. We need to have some type of a dance or a symphony between one and other. So it's not that we're all within our own sphere and we're all operating separately from each other. No, we're all connected. But first, are you saying positive things to yourself? Are you able to keep yourself afloat? Are you taking steps towards strengthening yourself and becoming more independent? These are questions you need to ask. Then the next thing is you need to ask yourself whether you are forcing yourself on others, imposing yourself on others, expecting others to be there for you. If you answer yes to any of those things, you need to reconsider now, because I can assure you that the person or people that you are pulling on are having a tough time here now, and that they do not want you to be doing what you are doing. Okay. I'm going to go in now. I'm going to see if there's any reading I can do for the collective regarding relying on self versus other. Going in. Some of you in different lifetimes, you were like pistols. You were really strong and you could rely on yourself and you got it going, and that it took you a while to get there, but you did it. You framed things in a certain way where you felt very satisfied with how you were coping and living your lives. That's fantastic. So for those of you who have mastered this, this might not apply. For those of you who felt disadvantaged, whether it's poverty, illness, I see a lot of financial loss. I feel that there are a lot of people who were distraught due to poverty. And as a result of that, they needed handouts. And because of that, there was a destruction to their sense of self and their sense of being able to boost themselves up financially. So they became dependent on other people, not just for money, which would give them food, but also for praise and love and all areas of their life. So let's get rid of some of the karma that some of you might have, where you are heavily involved with different people because you're not able to support yourself and you think that other people are going to keep you afloat. Across time and space, forwards and backwards, across all generations, where there's any karma that you might have, where you were in a disadvantaged situation that led you to need handouts, food, clothing, shelter. This is root chakra at its best. And that as a result, you blamed yourself, poor me, poor schmuck, I can't do this. And you blamed other people for getting you in that situation. And we ball up all these lifetimes that you incurred karma, and you say inside, I forgive myself. Forgive everyone and everything. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness. Thank God for these life lessons. So, when we bundle up the collective, there are millions and millions of lifetimes of souls that have accumulated karma around this issue. I feel that for those of you that participated in this forgiveness clearing, that you're going to have more clarity, that your brain's going to be working a little bit better. I think that some of you were even drawing foggy brain into this lifetime because you blamed self and or other when you were distraught, and a lot of you were very hungry. So you ended up with brain fog as a result of hunger, bleed through effect from other lifetimes. You are going to be able to be more conscious of things, analyze things better, and think more clearly. Okay, I'm going to go back in and see if there's anything more regarding people who are relying more on other than self. Some people have said, I can't do this. They've just made the blanket statement, I can't do this. And as a result, they can't. They really screwed themselves. So if you are someone who just made the blanket statement, I can't do this, if you wish to consider doing this, then you need to give it up. You need to give up that statement. I'm going to go into the Akashic Records, which is the library where everything has been recorded. And I'm going to find for the collective, those that are participating here, watching this video, where you might have made a statement. I can't do this. I can't do this. And your higher selves will be erasing the energy that causes such an imprint on all of your lifetimes, including this one, such suppression of the ability. You will then be able to move forward. It doesn't mean that your statements are erased. What is eliminated through understanding and forgiveness is the suppressed energy, the statement, or the energy around the statement that holds you back from moving forward in this lifetime and in others. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Akashic Records. Putting a lot of information all over you. So y'all are here with me, those of you who are participating in this. And you're standing there and you're wishing, well, I want this to be better. And each of you have like a little magic wand of sorts. And you go to the place, you go to the lifetime where you made that statement, I can't do this. And you just like not erase it, but you just diffuse the anger and the frustration around what you said. And you eliminate that concept that you can't do it. So you are able to. And y'all are flying around. Some of you, as a result of saying, I can't do this, you would cheat. So if you feel that you are a cheater and you have done this exercise, you might find that you are doing things on the up and up now. As a result of this exercise, I want to go in now and see what changes or change will occur for you as a result of your having done this. Your humor is going to change. So when you said, I can't do this, you were all scowly and angry. And now I see arg, arg, arg like a pirate, and you're making really funny jokes. Like you have the upper hand and you can. Not the naughty, lying, cheating pirate, but there's like that knucklehead funny grin. And you're moving forward as a result of having participated in this. Seeing if there's anything more regarding relying on self, which is so important, versus just so relying on other all the time. Take steps, do what you can, try it out. It might be a new thing for you to consider that you have answers. We all are connected. We all have that combined wisdom. So you need to consider that you ain't that stupid, that you are a prophet, you're a sage, you're a wise one, you're a blessed, blessed scholar, and that you can pull upon other lifetimes if you don't feel so smart, if you haven't relied on yourself enough. And you could call upon any of your other aspects that in other lifetimes might not have dumbed themselves down, like maybe here for you, where you don't have that self-reliance, and you call upon those parts of you. You don't have to know where you are. And you say, hey, for those of me that got it, that know what to do, come forward and assist me, talk to me and show me the way, guide me. And there is that bleed through effect. So if all of your aspects are connected as one, then there surely are bits of you elsewhere that are doing something differently. I suggest doing that, and you will be amazed. You'll find newfound strength. And that's not because of me. That's because you called upon other parts of you that are incarnated in other lifetimes to assist you here. Some of you were doing well and you were feeling strong, and then something happened and you lost your strength, you lost your edge, and you gave up, or your faith was shaken, and you aren't trying now, and you're saying, fuck it. You're saying, I'm going to have other people do it. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. It just took one trip up, and that was enough for you. So I'm just going to say, you know, I'm a badass. I'm quite strong in this earth school. And I would say, really, do you have to give up after one? Come on, really? Again, it's not fair to the other person to just sit back and allow other people to kowtow to you and be your caregiver. Who are you? What are you made of? You can do this. Just, you know, brush yourself off, pick yourself up, and do it again. Just go for it. We're here to support you. Again, this is not an easy time. We are all in this together, and you can do this. You surely can. You've done it before here and in other lifetimes. There are people that are watching you too. You're role modeling for other people. So get it good, because if you do the lazy thing, the couch potato, come and do it for me, serve me, other people are going to pick up on that, and that's going to become their way. And I don't think that you're going to like that. I'm going to see if there's anything more. There are star beings that are assisting from creation, and they are assisting us in building up strength. There are quite a few. They're in different locales. You know, they use the term like in industrial areas, commercial areas. I feel like where you live, where there are businesses in pockets, I feel that there is a congregation of Galactics that are at the ready. So they are assisting many people who are doing business. They're offering a lot of people fortitude now. They're stationed all over, and they're just positioned and at the ready, giving us the strength that we need to move forward. But I do see hubs. I see that there are locations where there's more friction, where there are more people around, more of a bustle. So depending on where you live, if you live in a more remote location, it feels that where there are our brothers and sisters, our Galactics that are assisting, they've moved out to the country, but where there's more of an intersection of traffic, where there are crossroads. I feel that could be ley lines, but I do feel, and meridian points on the grid, but I do believe that they are assisting where there's more of the populace. If you have never relied on yourself, again, now is the time to do so. For those of you who lost someone and now that you have to do this for the first time, this might be really scary. So you're entering into this cold now. So Spirit knows this, your guides are aware of this, as are other angels and guides, divine ones. So you have not been forsaken. You're getting special treatment if you feel that you're lost and out there all alone. Going in to see if there's any last bits to share. Don't scold yourself if you're having trouble now. Be your best friend. This is a very challenging time. We are here to assist each other. Spirit is not saying do this solo. This video is made for folks that are not relying on themselves to support themselves, that they're hooked into other, they're energy vampiring, they're expecting others to take care of them because they're done and or they don't know how to do it themselves. And that this is a grand time to get it right, to do it either for the first time or to fine-tune it and do it better. All is unfolding divinely. Find like-minded friends to talk about this. You might need to ask some of your friends and family members, colleagues, whether they have found you to be doing that. So if you're feeling uncomfortable or embarrassed, you might want to check in with them and then ask, have I been leaning on you too much? And if they do say yes, you could apologize and say, oh, I'm so sorry. I've been having a difficult time. I'm working on taking care of myself and doing what I need to do for myself first. Some of the people that you confront, question, they might not outright admit that you are doing that. But if you do feel that you have been, then just apologize and just say, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It's been a challenging time and I'm working on this. And if you feel that it's not appropriate for you to bring this up, then don't bring it up. You could have a conversation with their higher self and do the best you can. Take steps towards self-reliance, strengthen your soul, even if it's a moment at a time, day at a time, hour at a time, minute, second, get down to the minutia, baby steps. So I support you here, and we are all in this together, and we do hold each other up. It does take a village, but first things first. You come first. You are here to repair and heal and support and reap the rewards of having done so. Be there for your children, your elders, your partners, your colleagues, but most of all, be there for yourself first. I hope that this assisted you, and I will see you again. Take care, y'all.